a run down to the 40. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Allen will give this to Davis. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He decided against diving forward instead with the slide. He comes up a few yards short.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This from 40 yards out. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of like I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35, where even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside the 35-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I am so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, "Oh, but just get a stop." Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on the walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field, a lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. The rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Greg Russo. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Here we go. Sit right.
Fields from the gun on third down. Flush to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Escaping and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out, and he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First catch for him on